And we feel on a given night, not for long term, on a given night, that our depth is there for a reason. Guys have a lot of pride wearing that Miami Heat uniform. We're confident that they can step up, and more than anything, it's a no-excuse attitude. Our guys came in without a woe-is-me attitude with 4 starters out or trying to make excuses, but really to come in here and try to do the things necessary to put us in a position to win on the road against a team that has been playing very well here. And after a very sloppy first half, we're still in the game. We're doing some nice things. We were able to regroup, get some stops, and the fourth quarter execution was very good. Precision, the guys helping each other, moving the ball, driving and kicking, finding the open guy. And Ray and Richard went a little retro together. And overall, it's a very good win.
You said the other day you wanted these guys to be who they are,
yeah,
for your perimeter shooters, and even though today they're be more threes, but a record number threes to 41, you comfortable with it?
It's actually kind of funny coming into the game. I said there would probably be 40 3-point attempts. As long as there's the attempts are from our game, okay, moving the ball inside out, that's who they are. We don't want them to change who they are, and that dynamic would probably be, somewhere, over 30, 35, 40. We end up getting to that number, but the majority of the threes were our shots, and we like those shots, and those guys are capable of doing that. We don't want them playing out of their normal game. But the ball movement in the second half was very good. Extra passes, even the ones that we missed, those were the result of very good fundamental basketball. So, we're sitting at 62 wins. It does mean something for us in that locker room. We haven't been here before as a franchise. It's a minor thing. We want to keep the main thing the main thing. But at the same time, it is a nice accomplishment for our franchise, everybody involved, and we mentioned that it's going to be a different way. We mentioned this from day one. So the home court, we have it. We don't want to be afraid of it. This year is a different year than last year.
What do you mean by not being afraid of it? By just being proud of being out front, almost daring everybody to come at you?
Well, you can't be afraid of success. We've had a target on our back all year, and in the playoffs, that's the way it should be, coming off of the finals from last year. So we talked about it from the very first day of training camp. This is a different year, different journey, and it's already shaping out to be that. We had to earn that home court, and so we'll have to prove it now when we get there.
Overall, how satisfied are you with guys that are usually your reserves stepping up so well with these opportunities that they're getting with some of the frontline guys?
Well, they have tremendous pride, and they already have resumes. I've mentioned this before. That's not the hard part. And I say that with absolute respect, okay? The hard part is the sacrifice. It's this month ago when they weren't playing, but they're putting in all the time behind the scenes with the coaches, with Bill Ferran, getting extra conditioning, getting their shots, scrimmaging, making sure they're ready for their opportunity. That's the tough part. You can wither away in this league if you don't stay on top of it. And our guys were very committed, and it can be very frustrating at times, and they've been extremely professional in understanding the big picture, and that allows them all the preparation that when their number is called, that they're able to perform the way they're capable of.
In light of that, a lot of those guys are older guys in the roster, but are you happy with where they all are physically now going into the playoffs? They've kind of gotten their wind, and the way that Ray and Mike and Richard have played.
In some ways, if you were to script that would be the way to do it. That's not how we initially scripted it, but if you can get guys that have a lot of experience, enough reps during the season to be involved, but not wear them out, and then get some games like this right before the playoffs to keep them sharp and ready, that's what you want, so they're not coming in a little banged up and worn from an 82-game season.
Erik, has Mike played his way into a playoff rotation spot?
Well, it's a good question. Here's my answer to it. They all have. All of them have played into a playoff spot. And is it necessarily a direct rotation spot? That changes from series to series. That's one thing we've learned in 2 years of going all the way to the end. One, every single player we've had, including last year, and the 15th man started the game for us. Their number will be called. Secondly, each series is its own monster and challenge. That people that are playing in one series, it might slightly change the next series. So everybody is live and active, and that's how we view it. And that's the reason we put together this depth, is to take advantage of it during the course of hopefully a 2-month journey.